In this tutorial, we will detail the steps for installing twill tape to finish the collar and conceal the zipper of the Reef sweatshirt. Supplies needed include twill tape. Note, I will be using a contrasting ribbon for easier viewing during this tutorial, and pins or clips. Pressure tape is highly recommended to help you control the fabric and twill tape in the process. I will be demonstrating this on a full zip hooded view, but the steps are the same for the half zip or collared view. To start the process, you'll need your Reef completed through step 18 on the sewing instructions. Before sewing, check with your sewing machine foot for how much overhang you will have when stitching 1/8 inch from the edge of the twill tape. Shorten the inner collar by 3/8 of an inch. Optionally, iron a strip of knit interfacing to the wrong side of the inner collar edge. The twill tape will be sewn along the right side of the inner collar. Placing a strip of pressure tape to the right side of the inner collar is very helpful to temporarily hold the twill tape in place. Place twill tape to the right side along the inner collar. The collar should cover half of the width of the twill tape. Sew along the inner collar with a longer 3.0 stitch length. Remember to check how much was visible on the right side of the sewing foot. Check the right side of your sweatshirt every so often to ensure the twill tape is being caught. Next, we'll work on the zipper. The first pass of the zipper should be done. It's recommended to use pressure tape along the edge of the zipper tape. Ensure the twill tape extends past the collar seam line. For the full zip, you'll fold the bottom end of the twill tape under by at least 3/4 of an inch to the wrong side. Align the folded end to the bottom of the zipper tape. Sew 1/8 inch from the edge of the twill tape. You'll be sewing over the stitch line from attaching the zipper. Back stitch at the bottom. Place pressure tape to the wrong side of the zipper to minimize shifting. Fold the twill tape toward the wrong side of the sweatshirt, encasing the edge of the zipper tape. Fold the inner collar right side together over the top of the collar, aligning the raw edges of the fabric with the twill tape edge. Sew from the top down to the twill tape. Flip the collar right side out and pin down the length if desired. Top stitch down the length of the zipper with a 3.5 stitch length. Ensure that you're catching the edge of the twill tape on the inside of the sweatshirt. It can be a good idea to hand crank over the bumps created by the pocket and waistband. The final step is to stitch down the twill tape on the inner collar. Once again, pressure tape can help hold the twill tape in place. Additionally, pin the twill tape along the stitch line you will use on the twill tape. Check that pins are equal distance from the seam line of the collar. You can choose to top stitch from either the right side or wrong side of the jacket. Top stitch along the edge of the twill tape with a 1/8 inch allowance. Go slow. Optionally, the final stitch line can be done by hand. And with that, you've leveled up your Reef sweatshirt with a twill tape concealed finish zipper and inner collar.